friends, Kathleen here. Today I'm going to be making dill pickles. I looked at the calendar to about a year ago and I saw that I made my bread and butter pickles. They came out amazing. They were a hit on the channel. So if you haven't checked out that video, I'm going to leave a link in the description. In the meantime, these dill pickles are still going to be the same refrigerated style that I've made in the past, but I'm going to use a little bit of a different method. You know how I like to try out different methods here on Sweetly Savory. Let's take a look at what is going to be different about this method. I'm going to investigate the science behind fermentation, and then we'll see how these pickles come out. We'll do a little taste test in a couple of days because they do need to wait. If you have patience, that is, though. I don't always. We'll give these dill pickles a try. Let's get started here on Sweetly Savory.
Before slicing the cucumbers, get 2 cups of water boiling for the brine. Boiling will help bring out the flavor, allow any sugars to fully dissolve, and pasteurize the brine, preventing bacteria growth. This important step can take time depending on the amount of pickles you are making, hence why I put it at the top of the process. Cucumbers come in so many varieties for different uses, all as unique on the inside as on the outside. Today I chose cocktail cucumbers, similar in size to Persian ones. I tend to pick smaller cucumbers since they're easier to snack on. I also chose to quarter them as opposed to my typical 1/4 inch bite-sized pieces, since dill pickles are more commonly seen as wedges. Dill pickles are going to be flavored with dill, of course. An ingredient I didn't expect for them was sugar. Sugar can be a flavoring agent to make them sweet like bread and butter, but it also speeds up the fermentation process. Just like in bread making, sugar is added with the yeast to accelerate proving. Smashing the garlic is a sticky matter, but well worth the effort. With a thick blade knife, force your palm down on the blade to crush the clove. The paper casing should come off easily, resulting in an open crease for garlicky goodness to release in the brine. Pour the completed brine in with the pickles, and you'll notice this Tupperware container over the pretty canning jars that I use. The inspiring recipe by Bobby Flay recommends putting the cucumbers in a giant bowl and laying a plate down to fully submerge them. I may not have a bowl and plate set up like that, therefore this 4-quart container will do the trick, making sure to press down on the lid and get as much air out as possible. Refrigerate for 24 to 48 hours. For only 24 hours in the fridge, these came out quite well. There's even a beautiful snap to a couple of them. Putting the pickles in canning jars, I wanted to get as much of the spices as possible. In this instance, I couldn't get it all. I think if I were to do this specific recipe again, I would halve the water and vinegar amounts because I realized while editing, I had only half the weight of the pickles that the recipe called for. C'est la vie.
I could barely wait the 24 hours before transferring the pickles from the Tupperware container to the canning jars, and I couldn't even wait before snacking on them because they just looked so inviting. They're pickles. I can't deny it. I love pickles. I'll still do a little taste because I can't resist. Now I think because I didn't wait the full 48 hours or any longer period of time, the pickles didn't really taste of dill, like heavy dill coming through. And that could also be because I used dry dill as opposed to fresh dill. Now if you have fresh dill available, that will definitely heighten your flavors, and along with the mustard seed and black peppercorn, everything else is gonna be able to shine through from your brine. But I truly gotta say, these came out bang on. I love them. So I hope that you give this recipe a shot. Make sure to check it out on my website. I'll link that down in the description. All of my sources are there as well. We will see you again next time on Sweetly Savory.